So this is the Secular Underground Network. So they basically help free thinkers and atheists, ex-Muslims, ex-religious people, refugees, that kind of thing, to get to safety. So I just want to highlight the case of Asif and his family and like their current situation. So basically, in December 2020, the Secular Underground Network, they were contacted by Asif from Pakistan. He was desperate because he and his family had to hide in a secret place. After coming out as after coming out as an atheist to his family, he was molested and hospitalized by a group of Muslim extremists. His life was at risk every time he would leave the house, so he couldn't support his family anymore. And fleeing the country was impossible because of COVID and visa restrictions. So with the help of the Secular Underground community, they've supported them with their living costs and helped them to plan a way to escape from the country. So in August of this year, they almost succeeded. They were bought tickets for them to travel to Brazil, and the visa application process was in fact started. But then obviously the Taliban took over Afghanistan, and the Brazilian embassy decided to only accept applications from Afghans that needed to leave the region. So Asif thankfully got his money back for the tickets, and that actually helped them to survive throughout that year. So in December this year, they were finally relocated. So away from their suffocating apartment that they could only leave at night, leaving behind the violent Muslim protests that took place regularly in their area in Lahore. And we covered some of the stuff that's recently gone down in Pakistan. So thank heavens they got out. And getting a glimpse of what living in freedom can be like, where their daughter could finally play outside again after a year. Can you imagine? So they got to Turkey, but again, Turkey isn't very welcoming to ex-Muslims and Pakistani refugees. So the chance that they can get a resident permit there is basically none. So the Secular Underground Network are asking for help to give the family a chance to reach freedom. Now, they have decided to go to South America, and Asif's wife is actually pregnant with their second child. So the reason for this is most South American countries have birthright laws. So if their new baby's born there, then they'll get a residence permit and they can start, building up their new life. This is a quick video. Can I just play a bit of this? Is that cool?
We spoke about this organization, didn't we? A few weeks ago.
I think so. Yeah.
We had
So again, while living in Pakistan, they basically received an edict, by the way, Haris, to be killed after they had stoically chosen to accept the risk of living an authentic life as non-believers regardless. Sharia law dictates that citizens have an obligation to kill apostates like them. His own extended family took that obligation seriously, issuing a religious edict against them and hunting them down. Asif and his wife were constantly on the run, using anonymous identities and not having a stable home.
Basically, Asif's being hunted down, and we did speak with Martin, who's one of the directors of Secular Underground Network. We spoke to him about helping out the Afghan atheists. You can look it up. You can also donate to their cause. They're doing wonderful work, So they're obviously helping out this guy as well.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, he's basically, now they are thinking of moving to Colombia. So that's where we need to try and help them get to, from Turkey to Colombia, in time for his wife to give birth there. And then hopefully the birth of their baby child there would set them up for a new life, because even though they have been relocated to Turkey, you'll probably hear Asif in the video say it himself, but they still fear for their life every time they go out. It's really scary. Their own family turned on them, and they actually issued an edict, which it's like, it's no joke to have that on your head and trying to flee a country with a pregnant wife and a child in tow. So if you guys can do it, you could just play the video.
And I just want to add to that edict as well, because I personally helped this guy who was seeking asylum in Australia, and his father had also put up a classified ad and everything. But I also think, not in his case, but he definitely legitimately had disowned him and everything, and advertised it to the world that his son is an apostate and has got nothing to do with him. A lot of times they actually do this as well, because if they try to maintain any relationship with their apostate son, they also become a target. If they have other siblings, other children, they want to, in order for them to protect them, they just come out and say, look, my son turned out to be an apostate, a curse on humanity, blah 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 blah. We have nothing to do with them. So but I'm not saying that is again. This is just another aspect of that as well. But have a listen to this video.
Non-believers from Pakistan. We would like to thank all of you who helped us in hard time. A Muslim extremist group issued an edict that it.
Sorry, Saskia.
Hello everyone, my name is Umair, my wife Neha Aisha, my daughter Rohwa. We are ex-Muslims and non-believers from Pakistan. We would like to thank all of you who helped us in hard time. A Muslim extremist group issued an edict that it is a noble job for Muslims to kill us. So they will not hesitate to come behind us. We were in like house arrest for more than a year.
Oh my goodness. How come I didn't know about this? How come I didn't hear about this story?
They wanted to kidnap his daughter and to make her a good Muslim. His
Wife.
family's fervor to kill him and his wife and take their daughter is buttressed by a religious edict issued by a panel of muftis in Pakistan. The edict has turned Asif and his family into refugees in their own country. Look at what his own family had done to him.
Beating him up.
Yeah.
Only because of your help, we are here
in Turkey, good.
And we can go outside freely. My daughter can play outside, and she's very happy here. Whenever we took her outside to buy groceries or for walk, she's very happy here.
Wow.
So he says, whenever I have an emergency, I go out at night and I don't show my ID card to anyone for any verification, like hospital or any online services. I hide my identity as much as I can. This is not the life Asif hoped to have with his wife. He has a Bachelor of Commerce degree from a Pakistani university. He had a steady job for 2 years as an admin accountant for a security company. He also worked for a travel agency. Asif speaks Malaysian, English, Urdu, Punjabi. Wow. He also knows electrical and air conditioning work. And a bunch of other stuff.
We cannot. But unfortunately,
and can drive various vehicles. So he's got a ton of credentials. All of his opportunities changed when Asif and his wife decided they were no longer believers. For that tiny thought crime, changing your mind.
But unfortunately, we cannot live here for a long time on tourist visa. We planned to travel to Brazil, but Brazil embassy did not take visa application of Pakistan citizens from Istanbul. So we applied for Colombian visa, and hopefully we will get it in few days. We kindly request you to please help us just for the last time to buy air tickets to Colombia. As Aisha is pregnant, so we want our baby.
So they have finally been able to obtain visa to travel to Colombia, and all they now need is help with purchasing the flight tickets. So they literally have the chance to escape from the hell bestowed on them by their family for simply being atheists. So guys, if any of you can help, then obviously this is the organization to keep an eye on in Twitter and follow. And it's really simple. That's the link you need to go to. But you will literally be helping change somebody's life, safeguard a new human being that's about to come into this world, and just give them all a chance at living freely. But this is honestly, if you don't follow them already, do please follow them, because they will be highlighting a lot of cases. And I was actually speaking to them today, and a lot of these ex-Muslims who are trapped in countries which are very unsafe, but they're willing to talk. I'm going to team up with a lot of these their women clients. So you're going to be hearing a lot of stories on my channel from women who are actually still stuck in these countries which have Sharia law. And this organization is very much one to keep an eye on in terms of getting these people to safety.
We did this fundraiser, as I said, a couple of weeks ago. As you can see there, sorry, not this one. Support the Afghan atheists, and I think we managed to raise some money. I think there was a bit of a boost there after some time, but only 15 donations. So guys, please help out. These guys are wonderful. So you can go to their website, and again, you can see. I'm actually ashamed that I didn't know about Asif's story. Probably, none of them actually ever reached out to me, or maybe, sometimes it does get a bit tricky to get through to me. But I will look into it, and I'll push for it myself as well.
Yeah, please do, Haris.
The link
could use your might behind that cause as
There's
well,
no
just to get
might.
them to safety. No, there is
Yeah,
for sure.
the link will be put. The link to the fundraiser would be put separately in the description. So please, guys, anything helps. I'm as I said, I'm shocked. I looked at the little baby girl, this guy who was beaten up, well educated, skilled, speaks multiple languages, deserves better. And again, he's going to Colombia. It's not like he's going to Canada or United States. Not that it matters, but my point is that shows the desperation. These are not economic migrants. So anyway, let's just hope for the best.
If you like these videos and want to support me in my activism, then you can support me on Patreon or PayPal. Stay free, everyone.